Motherfucking spiders. There's a reason nobody likes you.
Especially you don't starve.
Look away, you bastard. Thank you. You've got to be fucking kidding me!
What'd you do?
They turned around.
I'm 15 seconds behind, so I can't fucking tell.
Guessing.
What?!
Wow.
That fucking spider is the god of all spiders.
Let me see. Oh my god, spider! Wait, what did it do? It just knocks you to the ground.
But it takes like 20 seconds to get up there.
Yeah, but how is it the god of
knocked
all
you down.
spiders?
Because he did it twice in a row.
Oh, did he? Hang
Yes.
on, let me see. Hang on, it looks like you only got knocked down once. Oh, no.
Wow.
You fucking chased your dumb ass up the fucking vine. Oh, that's pretty funny though. Oh, that must be like 30 seconds behind you, because that was really funny. That was really funny. Oh. Ah.
Epic Rap Battles is coming back in 5 days.
Is it? I don't know. What are they doing?
They took a break for the halfway in the season.
Fair enough.
Spiders are literally worse than Hitler. Heard it here first, folks. Your source is someone who hates spiders to death.
Oh, that was really funny though. You fucking chased your dumb ass.
That was dumb. Anyways, how are you, Jimmy?
Off the topic of spiders. Is he even here?
Nope. Dead, Jimmy. Rip in peace, Jimmy. Rip in pieces. Can we have a moment of silence for our lost brethren?
Brother, even brethren means more than one. Idiot.
Jimmy counted for more than one.
Ah, okay.
That's how big he was, Kappa.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
I thought I said he was fat pretty much.
For fuck's sake.
Love you, Jimmy.
I love how me and Jimmy had the exact same reaction, and he came back for it.
He just came back to life just to say that.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Wait, what? Dead.
That was pretty funny.
By the way, my guy's name now is Franker Z. All hail
course.
Franker Z.
Idiot.
Bonk.
Bonk.
So, Joe, are you ready to play The Weakest Link?
Sure.
Wait, what?
You never watched that episode of Doctor Who, so...
Idiot. By the way, that's actually a reference to the show The Weakest Link.
Obviously. I knew it was a TV show, but I never saw it.
Idiot.
How am I an idiot? Yeah, it's Nava. Nava, eh? Nabby. Navi. Navi with a V, not a B.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Talking to the chat. Talking to the chat. "14 seconds ahead." That was a perfect segment. Shouldn't I be editing?
Let me guess who said that. Either Justin or Mary.
It was me.
It was Jimmy.
Oh, was it? Oh no, it was Justin.
Shit.
I thought it might have been Mary.
I think it was. I was kidding.
It was Justin.
I know. I just said it. Oh, it was Justin.
Bonk, damn it. So way too early for that one. Wow, 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 wow. The golds. The gloods. Whoa, what the fuck am I doing? Oh my god, dude. Chicken, please. Whoa, that wasn't bad. Chicken why? Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Chicken. Or Chicken of Time. Dude, don't talk to the bitch. Fucking pick up the chicken.
Out of context, that's the weirdest fucking sentence I've ever heard. Dude, don't talk to the bitch, just pick up the fucking chicken.
I know, right?
Wow.
I'm not watching the stream. I'm just reading, and I just hear you say this. Out of context, that's a really weird soundbite.
What would you have said if I said pick up the cock instead? The cuckoo. So far, so good. Besides that mishap with the chickens. Franker Z is strong today. All hail to Franker Z. The one true god. It's gone quiet.
What?
I was like,
I'm just reading.
I'm playing a good game.
I'm playing.
You fucking always say that. Even if Clint was playing Don't Starve right now, you'd still fucking say, "Oh, I'm playing a good game."
Not for Don't Starve.
He'd say, and he would say, "I'm playing the best game of all time." He actually would watch me if I did that.
I would watch you.
Oh.
If I was doing Mega Man,
Yeah.
or if I was doing Mega Man or Don't Starve, he would watch it.
Mega Man, yes.
If I ever did a Mega Man speed, he wants me to do a Mega Man speedrun, which I don't think if I could ever do that. It's too difficult.
For you.
Damn it. Or Sonic speedrun. He would watch a Sonic speedrun as well.
Yep.
I.e. Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes would literally be and DX. So, Heroes and DX would be the only two I'd ever speedrun.
I didn't play Ocarina of Time or whatever as a kid, so it has no like real connection to me.
Yeah, but Sonic, Mega Man, and all of them, yeah. "25 seconds ahead." Alright. Let's see if the powers of the spider is strong today. Oh, spider gods, please be nice. Don't rape me, please. Oh my god. Look away, thank you. Wow. Why'd I do that?
I'm reading a subreddit I shouldn't be reading. You know, like No Sleep, where they talk about creepy stuff that happens to them?
I think. I've never seen that subreddit.
Oh, it's where people say, you know, ghosts are haunting me and sleep paralysis and, you know, demons and stuff, and my dog got scared of something in the corner, that sort of stuff. I'm reading about glitches in the Matrix, and I tried to explain to you what that was earlier, but basically, have you ever had a moment where it feels like your brain just does not compute with everything else? Like you haven't like a moment where something's just really, really weird and everything goes really, really strange?
No.
Like,
Oh, joke it out.
I've had
Goal!
it's kind of like deja vu, but no. I'll post the thread in the chat so people know what I'm talking about, but it's weird.
Well, like when your brain doesn't compute that this is reality or something like that.
Yeah, when you sort of think,
Is this real?
yeah.
Yeah,
Some of these
that happens every so
stories-
often.
Some of these stories are really weird. And it's not even that, it's like where something shouldn't be possible that happens. It's really strange.
I can't think of anything.
See, it's weird. I can think of things, but I can't remember them. I know I've had moments like that, but I can't remember them at all. So, like, have you ever had a moment where you've gone through a place you've been through loads of times, but it feels completely new?
No.
Really? It's called... It's like the opposite of deja vu. It's called jamais vu.
Jamais vu.
Ooh. I like that.
Fancy.
Where you go through somewhere you've been loads of times, but everything feels really new and scary.
Well,
But I
Well,
realized...
yeah, I would say we had that.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, here's one at the top of the thread. Sorry. I knew my uncle had died. My mother called me and told me the news. It was very sad. She told me in the middle of work, and I told one of my co-workers. He expressed his condolences on my loss. A couple of weeks later, my sister mentioned my aunt and uncle doing something. I said, but he's dead. And my sister said, no, he wasn't. I called my mother. No, my uncle wasn't dead. To this day, I'm still not sure how much of it my brain imagined and how much was real. Did I really talk to my co-worker? Was I even on the phone with my mother at all that day? It still freaks me out knowing that my mind could fabricate something so complete and so real. Like moments like that. Have you ever had a moment where something just doesn't seem possible? I know I've had moments like that, but I can't fucking remember any.
I think I've had it once or twice, but I can't recall it either.
Yeah.
Well, I just thought it was just my brain just being dumb. It was excluded from
I've
my
had
memory.
dreams have done that.
Yeah,
Where, like,
dreams,
it's like such like real dreams that when I wake up or whatever, I think it's real.
Yeah, I think everyone's had dreams like that. I've had really weird dreams like that again, I can't remember.
Also, a minute and 30 seconds ahead.
See, the one
No.
I just read that I shouldn't have read was sleep paralysis.
And also the ones that like
Mistake.
wake you up.
Oh, those ones are horrible.
Like I had a dream when my mom died and I actually woke up crying. I was like, wow.
I know the
Wow,
feeling
dream.
now.
Thanks.
Thanks, brain. You're such a good friend.
Well, the ones that are significantly more cruel than that are the ones where something good happens, where something really nice happens.
And then you wake up and it's like, oh.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, there's... So, alright. How you doing?
I also had ones where, like the night before, I'm like, okay, I need to not miss school tomorrow, and then I'll have a dream about school, and then I'll wake up and I miss the whole day. Like, wow.
Oh, that reminds me, I can remember a moment, I've had that. It was in the back of my room, I just remembered. I remember once, when I was about 11 or 12, I was just having a nap on the sofa, and I sort of fell asleep at about 11 AM, and I woke up halfway through my nap about 1 PM. And I remember very vividly looking at the clock and seeing 11 AM and then 1 PM. And then I woke up later and it was 12 PM.
Ooh.
And it really confused me. It wasn't so creepy, it was just... It was weird. I'm not even sure if those are the right numbers, but I remember falling asleep about 11, waking up, supposedly waking up about later on, maybe 2 or 3 or 1 or whatever, but then waking up later and then it being earlier than when I had originally woken up. And I knew I'd woken up. I knew I hadn't dreamed it because you can tell when you've fucking woken up or not.
Will,
You also
what's
can't
that?
read it when you're dreaming.
Will, to get those faces to work, you have to have Franker's Faces installed, which is an extension for Firefox and Chrome. If you go to frankerfaces.com, you can download it from there.
I think I've had that a few times actually. Oh, and then I think everyone's had this, but where you think you might be psychic, where something happens in your day that you suddenly remember as being part of your dream.
Yeah, oh my god.
I have that all the time.
I'll like think of an episode of say SpongeBob, and like I'm watching TV and that episode of SpongeBob comes on, I'm like, whoa.
No, I mean, like something completely new. Like one thing that has always very vividly stood out to me was I used to have a breakfast club at my school where you'd go in about 7 AM and they'd give you breakfast and you stay there until school starts and I remember being there and sitting there on the bench in my dream and then seeing someone with a red shirt go by. I think she was some girl or something. And then I woke up and I went there and that happened, and I remember having the dream where that happened. I remember having a dream where I was sitting on the bench and someone with a red shirt walked by. Now, I don't know what that is, whether like my mind literally just made up that I'd had the dream and it was a false memory, but there must be a thing for it.
It could have been deja vu, which you just thought you saw in a dream too, which I sometimes think.
But there must be a name for that. It can't just be deja vu. Because it's something that I only recognize as something I'd seen before it happened. I didn't see it and go, wait a minute. It happened, and then I went, wait a minute. I remembered it after I'd seen it. It's...
The sequelitis.
Yeah, it was fucking weird. I think that happens to everyone, but I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
It's not normal deja vu.
What's the other deja vu you said? The backwards one?
The what? Oh, the jamais vu.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know, that's terrifying sometimes.
But it sounds cool.
It probably is a bit weird, but for some people I imagine it must be really scary. Like you're just driving around and suddenly you have no idea where you are. Or
Yeah, like
what
my
you're
friend
doing.
Corey, he's so paranoid about like being in a dream that he'll constantly be checking his watch. Because in dreams, you can't read.
That's
he'll be
kind of interesting that he's that he's learned the skill to do that.
But he's like constantly doing it.
By the way, final fight against Ganon.
I'm really paranoid about having sleep paralysis. I don't want sleep paralysis.
Is that where you can't move when you're asleep?
Yeah, it's like where you're asleep but awake at the same time. So you have nightmares, but everything feels so much more vivid and you can't wake up.
Yeah,
Isn't that oh, what the fuck is it called? When you can control your dreams, isn't that like a side effect of what can happen?
No, that's something when. Jesus.
I've never been able to. I would love to.
When you can control your dreams, it's called lucid dreaming.
That's all it is.
And some people try to produce that. There are techniques you can use that will help you produce lucid dreaming. And what you're talking about is, one of the side effects is it can accidentally lead to sleep paralysis instead by some of the things that you end up doing. And I never want sleep paralysis in my entire life.
I've seen like a documentary about this type of dream that you get like once in your lifetime that just like feels so real, and it's usually like nightmares and you cannot wake up from it.
That's
like I've seen my story, like I seen one of this lady got like abducted.
Listen, DJ Fox, if you're having issues with lag, it's probably your side. My side's fine.
Yeah, mine too.
Like I saw this one where she was getting abducted by aliens, and like she knew it was a dream, but it was just so real she couldn't wake up.
Funnily enough, sleep paralysis accounts for most of the stories of alien abduction. Most of the people who think they've been abducted by aliens have actually just had sleep paralysis.
Yeah, I know that, but like, you're dreaming, but
that
it
sounds
just
like
feels,
a lucid nightmare.
But it feels so weird. I mean, it feels so real.
It's over, people!
And it's still too
The
scary,
dream is real!
So,
Sub 24!
Some of the stories in here are sleep paralysis, and they're fucking horrifying.
like, it's an actual thing. There's like people, there's like a syndrome where they actually get it every single night. Can you imagine?
There are techniques you can use. Apparently, you sleep with a blindfold on, it helps because sleep paralysis works that you're still kind of awake, so you play into your surroundings. But if you can't see your surroundings, then it doesn't work as well.
New PB.
I couldn't. I tried to do the blindfold once. It was too uncomfortable.
You tried to what?
Tried to see what went on.
Oh,
Like-
I don't know how people do that shit.
Yeah, I feel it the whole time and I can't do it.
Yeah, it's weird.
Got a new PB.
Guess you gotta get used to it. Hey!
Alright, it's a little late. It's
Hey.
it's 23:45. Let's see, what would that put me in the rankings?
Oh, I'm tempted to look sleep paralysis stories on Reddit. Reddit sleep paralysis. I'm not gonna sleep
I
tonight.
meant to mute my mic. Wait.
Alright.
Oh, what'd you say?
Oh,
Didn't hear.
I'll say. my dad brought me food today. Thank you.
didn't even hear you.
Okay, what was my ranking before? Like 399 or some shit?
Fuck if I know, I don't even remember.
Well, right now, if I was to submit this, I would be tied for 171st.
So like, lately I've been like.
Thanks,
going on,
Jimmy!
like,
You could say good job or something.
No, lately I've been like every night watching a bad movie on Netflix. And last night I watched it. It was called Quarantine 2.
Oh, Quarantine 2, I didn't even know
Yeah.
that existed.
And it's like Netflix has a thing for like putting movies with really terrible endings. Like the movie itself wasn't that bad. Like it was bad, but
Spoilers
for
incoming, by the way,
Netflix
if you can.
standards, it was pretty okay, you know. But the endings, it's just like, oh, the kid just walks away. That was it.
Anyways, there's a question that DJ Fox asked earlier, but I couldn't get around to because you guys were talking about super paralysis and shit. I learned all these glitches by watching speedruns and finding guides on the internet. There's a couple of guides you can find. If you go on YouTube and search up Ocarina of Time 80% tutorial, there is a tutorial by Tokyo Boy that will teach you all the basics of this route. And he also has one by a couple of those other friends who's made No Way Wrong Warp, and he's also made MST one. So that's where all the glitches I've learned, and I also picked up on a couple things from watching streams and practicing myself. So yeah, it's not that hard. Like all these tricks are not hard. It's just getting them consistently in a good run. It's kind of difficult. Even then, I'm 171, 70, 71, something like that is kind of meh. It's not the greatest in the world. I can still improve on this PB just a bit. Like, if I was to go on my... Let's compare my best split times. I can get 23:46. So I can save a good, like, another 25 seconds or so. What's that? Wait, I'm confused.
So I just read something that completely shut me the fuck up.
Why?
23:31. So I can
I
save
read
another
a
15
sleep
seconds.
paralysis story.
And also, there's a lot of glitches that I cannot do right now. Like, there is Swordless Route, which is completely fucking difficult. And only if you have to be good at the game in order to do. For example, the world record is 18 minutes, 32 seconds. So I still have like another 5 minutes to save. That's held by Cosmo, and he's like the greatest 8% player right now. He can do everything. But as for me, I'm just bad. So, there you go. But moral story, there's plenty of tutorials on the internet to help you out. ZeldaSpeedruns.com also helps you out a bit. They teach a bunch of shit, and they also have routes on there for you to use. So there are plenty of ways to get started if you want to actually start doing this game. You don't have to stream to do it. Like, you can always just, like, time it yourself. It's just streaming is just, like, another aspect of interaction and shit.
Clint doesn't want to edit, so there's kind of an excuse.
Yep, there's also that. See, and right now it's to the point where I have plenty of stuff to do. It's just I'm too. I'm procrastinating. Once I get back into the groove of things, I'll probably edit a lot more. But right now, I'm just like, I have to relearn a couple things, and I'm just like, I don't feel like doing that right now. But I'm off tomorrow, so we can do a couple videos.
You work today?
Yeah.
Oh, ew. I don't work today.
Bitch.
This is my one day off in like a week, so I don't want to hear it.
Bitch.
I don't want to hear your sass.
Bitch. But yeah,
Oh,
2345. Right now, this is probably the limit of my abilities for 80% because I have to learn. I can get better time in Goma just by doing the Goma clip. I can get better time from doing swordless. I can do better time by doing the void warp. But all those tricks are pretty difficult right now, so I'll probably come back to this later. 2345 will probably just stand as my current PB and probably will for the while. But I just want to get a good time at 8% just to see if I can do it. But this is pretty decent. It's 171 out of like a bajillion people doing this. So, let's see. How many people have actually submitted runs to Ocarina of Time 80%? Like, this is the biggest category of every Zelda game. Once it loads. There it goes. I'm 171 out of 527, and that's only from people who submitted runs. You also have to imagine there are also people who haven't submitted runs just yet. So I have to say like 1,000 people. I'm top 20%.
oh, dinner's ready.
So, all right.
Dinner's ready. I'll be back
Okay.
soonish. Bye bye.
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 But
yeah, Netflix.
what about Netflix?
The movies on there are so bad, but it's like, what else do you have to do at night? Though I did see one really good movie. It was called The Call, and oh my god. It's about this lady who, she's like the 911 person that you call, she's gonna answer the phone. And at the beginning, there's one that this girl called, she's getting kidnapped, so he tried to help her, but ultimately fails because the killer's pretty smart. So then, like, a couple years later, another girl calls and is getting kidnapped by the same guy. So this time she's like, okay, it's serious time. And, like, the whole movie is, like, her, like, trying to talk to this girl how to escape. And it's actually very interesting, like, really suspenseful. And it was actually a pretty good ending, too. Shockingly for Netflix. But yeah, I would recommend.
But now, what am I going to do now? Like, I finally got a good, not great, but alright run out of this. So, I don't know what to do now. I guess I need to go back to MST or, I guess go to MST, or I could do, what was it called? New OBA Wrong Warp. Or I could do all dungeons, but fuck all dungeons right now. I'll come up later. So I think my next goal is to relearn New RBA Wrong Warp. So maybe tomorrow, if I have some time, I guess I'll do a No RBA Wrong Warp practice session, then I'll do a new reset run. Because my time in that can be broken a good bit. Like 1 hour 41 minutes or so, 46 minutes or so. I can bring that down a good bit. I can save a good like 10 minutes. So yeah. But anyways, I think that is it for this live stream. 23:45 will probably be my 8% run record for a while until I can relearn, until I learn the harder tricks in this category. But I don't see myself learning those tricks for a while until I come back to start grinding it a lot more. Mainly because I don't feel like doing. The only trick I can probably do is Goma Clip, but let's say I wanted to do Swordless or Child Void Warp. I can't do those right now because I'm really bad at the game. Plus, those tricks don't really have a huge purpose in all the other routes. Like most of these don't, but it's a good knowledge of how to do an 80% run if I want to do like a race or whatever. But well, that's my thoughts, I guess. 8% good for a while. I'll come back to it later. But next up is an 80% OBR Run Warp. Your thoughts, Jimmy?
Yeah.
What
Thanks,
I said.
guys.
Thanks, guys, for all. There we go.
No.
Thanks, everyone, for watching, as always. I'll be probably back tomorrow, depending on how time goes. I want to work on some videos tomorrow. But if I'm in the mood for a stream, I can do a stream tomorrow. I can also do a stream Friday, I believe, so we'll see then. But, anyways, that is it, everyone. Thank you for coming out and watching the live stream, watching me get a new PB. I'm kind of proud of this PB, even though it's still bad. But for now, it's going to stand until I get a better time. But that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed watching the stream, and we will see you guys later.
Bye, guys.
And the end.
The end.
The end.